So right now I'm running on about an hour's sleep, maybe 2 hours with naps. Last night was the full moon party on Koh Phangan, and it's pretty crazy. This island is just ridiculous. There's a party for the black moon, there's a party for half moon, and then there's a party for full moon, and every time it's just ridiculous. It's an all-night party on the beach. It's a neon party, so that's why I've got still paint all over myself, like my arms. It was insane. It was so much fun though. Gosh, I can't wait for you guys to see the pictures. Maybe you'll see the pictures before the video, I don't know. But it was so much fun. I had like a big handprint on my face of like neon paint. It was insane, and we just drank out of buckets, and it was so much fun, such a good time. But we had to catch the ferry this morning, and we had to wake up at 5, so we didn't get to do the sunrise party because there's a sunset and a sunrise party. So yeah, we missed the sunrise party. We were on a boat home, so we made it back, but it was amazing. Alright, now that I'm all clean, Thailand! Yay! Okay, so it was such a short trip. It was really too bad because I'd like to go back like with weeks to spend there, but we only spent about 4 days. We flew into Bangkok and we stayed over in this awesome hostel, like way nicer than my res room. Like it had like mattresses that were actually like a mattress, and they had flushing toilets. The shower actually was a shower, not just a hose on the wall. It was luxurious. We had a mini fridge with bottled water inside. It was luxurious. Look, whatever. It was beautiful. And then, so we walked around Bangkok, and we didn't have very much time, so we went to the Grand Palace. It's not even called the Grand Palace, I imagine. Either way, it's the palace. It's they really like their king in Thailand, and it rained. A lot. It started off like it was kind of overcast, and that wasn't so bad, and then it was just torrential downpour. And generally, when I see like waterfall rain, I just think, okay, whatever, it'll last half hour max. Just get a coffee, but yeah, it just kept going. And to be fair, it only lasts maybe 2 to 3 hours, but we got lunch, and then we just decided to just run out into the rain and walk to the next place so we could see as much as we could. So we got drenched. We took a lot of nice pictures. I should have mine up soon. And, well, probably I'll have the pictures up before I have the video. Whatever. So then the next, that night, we had to catch a train to... I was gonna say Koh Samui, but we caught it just some random place actually, and then we had to take, it was an overnight train, so it was like a 13-hour train ride, 2-hour bus ride, then a 2.5-hour boat ride that we didn't realize was 2.5 hours, and we were dying. It just, like, generally my friend says like to help with seasickness, like you look at the horizon, but the boat was moving so much that the horizon would disappear, so there was a lot of seasickness. Luckily I was okay. So then we landed on Koh Phangan, and it was fun. And we arrived at our hostel, which was a hut. It was a hut. It's definitely a hut. One of the girls didn't have a bathroom in theirs, so they were like, oh, well, there's an outdoor bathroom, like, no big deal, right? Well, it had no roof. It had a tree, so when you walked in, it was like covered in like dead leaves and water, but you're like, what's water, what's human stuff? And like there was just like this toilet, like this random dirty toilet that was just like, it was essentially like if you were in the middle of a forest and there was like an abandoned little box, there was a toilet on the ground. It was so gross. So the girls didn't end up using that. They just borrowed our bathroom, which was less than stellar, but so cheap and whatever. It's an adventure. So yeah, it was fun. So one of the days we were there, we went up this trail to see some waterfalls and see elephants, and we couldn't find the elephants. And the waterfalls weren't exactly like all the other waterfalls I see, like from my friends in Thailand, but it was okay. And we went hiking, and once we got to the top of this hill, it wasn't that far. It might have been like 45-minute walk or something, but we started to hear thunder. We're just like, it's not a day in Thailand if we don't get soaked. And we were just in such a panic because climbing up was it was pure jungle. There was no trail. Like, there was a trail, but I mean, it wasn't like paved or anything. So if there was water on that, like the torrential downpours that we'd seen in Thailand, we were fucked. So we ended up climbing down, and I just had a ball. I hate hiking, but I like that hiking. It was just like, I don't know, I felt like I was like Tarzan. You could just like hang off the trees and like pull yourself up and like squat down slide down rock faces, and it was just so much fun. I had a great time, and just as we got to the bottom, that's when the rain came, and we just got drenched and took some pictures being really drenched. You know, it was a good time. So then it got to nighttime, which was why we went all this way. We went for the full moon party, and it was a neon party, so we were like covered in neon paint. And of course, before I even get there, I was like inspired. I'm like, hand on face. Yeah, and that's why I had like neon paint in my ear and stuff when I made my video last night when I got home. And it was just so much fun. There was just thousands of people on the beach. I've never seen anything like it. And we're all glow in the dark and drunk, and it's good times. And it's an all-night party, but we couldn't party all night because we had to be on that the boat at like 5 a.m. So we had to ditch the party and get on a boat and come back to Hong Kong. Oh, and I got a lot of really cool t-shirts. Like this one with the curly Q Thai writing on it. Red Bull's actually a product of Thailand. I didn't know that. If you didn't know that, fun fact. And yeah, I just thought it was awesome. Like, we feel like the characters kind of look like it's like worms doing awkward yoga. So yeah, I think it would be fun to be able to like draw and stuff. It's just curly Qs everywhere. Woo! Just amazing. It was too short though, too short. I know now that I'm going to go back when I have time. I'm getting excited for my future career because I'm planning out all my vacation days. All right, well, that was Thailand, and yeah, I'll try to get back to you again soon time. Bye, bye.